Alright, here we go. This time we're doing a review on multi-tools. One in particular that we're going to talk about is the Leatherman Surge, which is my favorite. I like it. I've been researching the Gerber, the Sog Flick, and a bunch of other ones. A lot of name brands out there. There's too much to go through. I'm going to try to be as quick and brief as possible. I like the Leatherman Surge just for the simple fact that it has a lot of general uses. There's a lot of different ones out there that they make for the military, for electricians and stuff like that. And they have all the other stuff that they're not quite useful for general purposes. So I had to find something that has the most function. This one has 21 functions. They have different ones that make 15 functions, 19 functions, and so on and so on. Me, I'm just that kind of guy. I gotta go with the most. Give me the most. First, let's talk about the case here. The case here is a half leather, half nylon sheath. Got two pockets on the side to hold other accessories that come with it. Let's get down to nitty gritty. Open it up. First, we have the multi-tool itself here. Stainless steel construction, 420C. 420C high HC, which is well, actually the 420 is different ratios of metal alloys mixed in. The HC is the high carbon, heat treated in an oil bath at over 1800 degrees Fahrenheit. Once it cools, the molecular structure arranges in a fashion that gives it high durability and good strength. All sharp tools is on the outside of the multi-tool, which is what I like the best. Mainly used for one-hand motion. Over here we have little grooves on this side right here that indicates the sheep's foot knife right here. It's actually made for your thumb to open it up. That's the sheep's foot serration knife on that side right there. Over here you have a locking mechanism. That was the click you heard when you open it up. Listen, that's the click. Now you have the locking mechanism right there. You just depress that and close the knife back down. On this side you have a smooth surface on the outer layer. That indicates the clip point knife. Once again, use the thumb groove, open it up, it deploys cleanly. This is your straight edge knife. I like that just for the simple fact of having two knives on me. And these things are very sharp. You see that? Sharp. These things come from the factory already sharp. You don't even have to sharpen them up. I like that on Leatherman's part. Then over here, you open up the scissors. These are the largest known scissors that ever come on a multi-tool. Alright? Notice how when I open up the scissors, they don't actually deploy cleanly. Open up the lever right there, click, you push in, and it makes a click. Now the scissors are engaged. All right. These are, like I said before, these are the largest known scissors to ever go on a multi-tool. You never know when you may need some scissors, and you have them on the side of your hip. Kids may be doing projects. You may just be wanting to cut an ad out the Best Buy paper out of the newspaper, and you got these in handy if you can't find scissors around the house. That's pretty good right there. On this side, you have a double-edged shark's teeth razor saw. This thing can cut through metal if you take your time. One thing I like about Leatherman, what they did was that they made you able to switch this off. There's a little lever there, right? You just push that in right here with your nails. Take your rest of your fingers, open it up, remove that. You can replace that with a diamond file and wood file. This thing right here was ingenious on Leatherman's part. I really like what they did that. As a matter of fact, if you go to Home Depot or Menards, you can actually get an actual kit where they have different different files and different saws you can actually put in here. Some are actually longer than the ones that you have here. You can't close it in the multi-tool, but it's still good to actually have. Just know that you can fit stuff in here like that. Alright, let's put this back in. Then we're going to get into the internal function part. And these are the 4 cutting tool that they have on the outside of the multi-tool. Now let's open this up. If you hold this 90 degrees of each other from the pliers, you actually have a 9-inch ruler. It reads 8 inches, but if you add in the brackets, it's totaling 9 inches. All right, which is equivalent to 22 centimeters on the top row. The inches reads on the bottom row. All right, now let's get into here. Oh, I'm sorry. This multi-tool was actually designed for one-hand motion to open it up. That's why all the cutting tools are on the outside. If I put my fingers here and open it up, swing it around, you notice how it stopped right there? There's a stopping mechanism that they actually put in here to stop it almost 30 degrees from hitting my knuckles. Because back in the days, the older multi-tools, you swing them open, they slap your knuckles, people get bruised. It just wasn't good. Alright, I actually demonstrated it again for you. Hold it just like this, swing, stops. I don't have to worry about cracking my knuckles up. Alright, close it the rest of the way. Now let's start with the needle nose pliers, which is common on all multi-tools. You got them here. Then you got your regular pliers there. You got your wire cutters there. And right here at the bottom, you have the wire strippers. Now these wire cutters are so sharp. Alright people. These wire cutters are so sharp that they actually cut paper. Watch. Alright, that's how sharp the wire cutters are, that they actually cut papers. And I'm going to demonstrate how the wire strippers work. Alright. Put that in there. Okay. Half depress. Swing around. Oh, did I cut it good? Oh, right there. Okay, here we go. Cut that off. And we're going to cut the wires themselves. That usually comes off pretty much cleaner than that. I don't know what I did wrong. Those wire cutters work way better than that. There we go. It worked better that time. I wasn't pressing it good enough. Alright, and we're going to cut the wires off. Boom. And down here, if you look real close right in that little crevice, that's where the wire crimpers are. There's wire crimpers on these multi-tools. Okay, and this thing is heavy duty, y'all. This is the actual full size multi-tool. They have smaller ones. This is like the biggest full size. I had to get the full size. I don't want any half step and stuff. So, alright, now let's get to the internal functions. Over here we have the awl. This actually has a hole in it to thread the material in there. You can use this to bore out wood, scrape off carbon off guns, all the type of sorts of things. Then you open up this right here. This is pretty much, this is real good on Leatherman's part. Now I have an eyeglass kit. Alright. Let's say I don't feel like stopping at Walgreens to grab a little eyeglass kit because I lost the screws in my eyeglasses. This thing has a micro flathead and Phillip head bit. Now I can change out my eyeglasses without having to pull over and go to a Walgreens to pick up one. That's real good. Then over here you got the heavy duty flathead screwdriver, you know, prying objects, taking out stalls out of bathrooms, whatever you want to do. It's real good. They don't have most of these on they don't have stuff like this on all the multi-tools, so I think that's pretty good on Leatherman's part right there too. Now we're gonna flip over here to the other side. Alright, oh, let's close this down, sorry. Oh, close, snap, snap. Oh, here we go. Open this up right here. Got a flathead screwdriver. If my hands aren't still greasy, I can probably take that out. Flathead screwdriver, Phillips on that end. Then over here you have a can opener and bottle opener, which is real sharp. I don't open plenty canned goods with this thing right here. This thing is real sharp, so I thought that was pretty good right there that they add on there. Now notice that how this thing just comes out. You can turn it around to a flathead, turn it to a Phillips head. Let's say I need to take out, I have a hex, I need an Allen, or I need a star, you know. Leatherman did this for us. This is a premium multi-tool that I got. This thing comes with actually 42 total bits that I can use. Alright, you never know what type of application you're going to need to use this stuff for. I had to change a clutch cable on my bike, and this is all I had to use right here. These bits right here. I had everything on my hip. Let's just say I need to get into a tight spot, right? And this thing isn't long enough. Okay, I open it up and extend it, right? Or let's say I need to get into a tighter spot. I need to get in further. Leatherman did this for us. They gave us a bit extender. I stick that in there. Now I can get into tight spots. Okay, that is ingenious right there on that part right there. And I can put in the other tools in here if I need to add more if I want to later. That was pretty ingenious. I like that on Leatherman's part. This is a real good multi-tool. Like I said, a lot of general uses for it. Like I said, if you have to actually pick one, I would actually find one that's relative to the field that I'm in. But I'm just doing my review on the Leatherman Surge because it's a full multi-tool. It has most of the general functions that can be used. It's real good. It has a high value, high strength, and it's my favorite. So if I would have to tell anyone to pick something, I would say between all the multi-tools, grab the Leatherman Surge. You can't go wrong. Buy one because I did. Thanks for watching. And good night.